Here we go, folks. Fatal four-way action here. RWA Commemoration. Fittest man, Dan Terry. Todd Harris. Slam Dance, Tim Lennox, and Izzy Star all in action. Frank the Crank here once again along with high-class Rich Bass.
Yep. Look, this Todd Harris guy's an idiot. Look at him.
I had a feeling you weren't going to like him for some reason.
Well, you know what? He comes out here, skinny as a string bean, and I don't know. I just don't like it.
Is it perhaps because he might remind you of somebody that you know?
Well, he's pretty unoriginal. He comes out here with a shirt and tie looking all dapper, much like myself, giving obscene gestures to the crowd, much like myself, and he clearly looks up to me.
Oh, I just thought perhaps because he was obnoxiously annoying.
Frank, we have a match to call here.
Oh, excuse me, that's right. 4 men here.
4 individuals.
In essence, each of these men here fighting for a spot here in RWA. Tim Lennox in control right now.
Tim Lennox, this man has traveled. Literally, he's traveled all over the world. He's been to Canada. He's been to other places, and he has perfected his craft. I remember him as a fan of the game of professional wrestling, sitting in the crowd, learning what he could, and now here he is, earning himself a spot in the hottest,
Tim
one
Lennox
of the hottest wrestling companies today. With
jumps off
like
the apron, takes out all the competitors. That's that aggression.
Oh yeah.
If Tim Lennox can learn to harness and control that aggression, there is no doubt the sky could be the limit for this man.
Oh, look at you with your good points, Frank.
I try sometimes.
Good. Get that one in there. I don't care what you got to do. Knock him out.
Todd Harris. He's been seen in RWA a few times before at RWA Legacy. Ooh.
You want to remember what I remember of him is when Judge Chambers came out at Legacy and knocked his teeth down his throat and carried him to the locker room, not allowing him to compete in a match he had no business being in. That's what happened, for starters. That was the debut of Todd Harris.
It might be becoming a little bit more clear now. This might go back a little more than I knew. But Harris now mounting some offense. Gets a 2 count on Tim Lennox. Dan Terry, Izzy Star fighting on the outside. Speaking of fighting, Izzy Star has been fighting since day one to be accepted by the RWA faithful. They've finally taken to him. His in-ring ability grows each show. The fans support him.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because all these Providence heathens think that they're going to go outside and meet him by his Volvo minivan and have a good time after the event. He comes out here with tambourines. He comes out here with incense, smelling like a skunk. I don't know where he's been, but I don't like any of it.
What's wrong with a good time?
Nothing is wrong with a good time, but a good time is not to be had with a guy like Izzy. I'll tell you that right now. I want to have a good time. I'm going to go hang out with Dan Terry. He seems to be a man about the ladies.
No doubt Dan Terry, the fitness guru. He's decided to bring his physique and technique to the RWA.
You know who I like hanging out with?
Who?
I like hanging out with Mike Grassa. You know who else I like hanging out with? Judge Chambers. Those are the guys I want to hang out with. Not that little 12-year-old in the corner that Tim Lennox is putting a beat down on right now. That's not who I want to hang out with. All right, well, that was impressive.
That was good. Impressive. Running clothesline in the corner brings down Tim Lennox. Izzy Star now. Back in the ring. Oh, looking for a little crosstown traffic on Todd Harris. And he connects.
Well,
Todd Harris in trouble. Izzy Star with a cover. 2 count. This is Manny Souza.
Izzy flying high, thinking he had the victory there, but a little bit overzealous, if you will.
Izzy Star. Continue work on Harris in the corner. Harris ducks and moves. Forearm to Izzy Star. Now Tim Lennox and Dan Terry fighting on the outside.
You know, I got.
And Lennox just ate the post with his head.
This little snot is holding his own. Yep.
Lennox charges. Izzy was ready for him. Izzy Star hits the ropes. Hits him with the big kick. Harris down.
Oh.
Almost a 3 count, 2 3/4. Izzy Star now getting this crowd to come alive. Just clubbing away at Todd Harris. Looking for a suplex. No. Harris able to counter. Fights out of it. Hits him with a neck breaker. Impressive maneuver from the youngster. And a cover. 2.5. And Todd Harris, no matter what you say about him, he's making a go of it in this match. He's holding his own.
He really is. And I just have a feeling once Dan Terry and once Tim Lennox refocus, I should say, their attentions on the match, that this is going to go a little bit differently. Dan Terry is the fittest man in the world, and he's right here in Providence at the RWA.
Fit. I will give him that. He's pretty
here.
fit.
And I think he's here to stay. And that puts everybody on notice.
Izzy Star.
Oh!
Impressive maneuver. Down Todd Harris. He's in trouble. And that got the attention of Dan Terry. Finally, back in the ring is Dan Terry now. As if on cue, he remembered that there was a match going on in the middle of this ring that he needed to focus on.
He's a smart individual. He knows.
As you predicted, he dumped Todd Harris right out of this match. And showing that power, picking up Izzy Star, who is not a small man. And he makes sure we all know about his biceps.
He's got more power, he's got more experience, he's got more titles, and he's got more wherewithal than anyone else in this match other than maybe Tim Lennox. And he put a beat down on Tim Lennox that he still hasn't recovered from yet.
And he also has no shortage of love for himself.
It's true.
Tries to whip Izzy. Izzy counters. Looking for that. Oh,
wow.
That dream catcher driver.
Well, that was impressive.
Puts down Dan Terry. Dan Terry in trouble. That impressive move from Izzy Star. But Todd Harris is there to make sure Izzy Star cannot capitalize. Harris hits the ropes.
Wow, would you look? You know, I almost wonder if Todd Harris and Jack Connor should be a tag team. We could call them the Cockroaches. They just never seem to go away.
Out. Harris finds himself in the grasp of Lennox. Lennox throws Harris in the corner, who's caught now by Izzy Star. Hits him with that driver. Lennox now and Terry exchanging shots in the middle of the ring. These two men exchanging forearms. Izzy Star and Todd Harris out on the outside. Terry hits the ropes. Lennox ducks.
See, Tim Lennox.
What's he looking for here? Oh, he hits him.
Was that it?
Pull the plug. That sit-out pile driver is so devastating, and that's it.
Tim Lennox.
He calls that pull the plug. And Tim Lennox makes his presence known in his RWA debut.
I am very impressed. Very, very impressed.
All four men had a good showing in this match. All four men making a case of why they should have a full-time roster spot here in RWA. But standing tall amongst them all, making the biggest impression, Slam Dance Tim Lennox.